Do 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 do. Josh's Order Corner. That's me.
All right, so you may have noticed I've been trying to do more shorts than anything else lately. It's just fun. I like doing shorts. Now, a while back, I did a short for this item that came in. Now, this was a poster, an 11 by 17 that I ordered through the Rack group, and it is for Fantastic Movie Together. It is signed by the director, Michael Shanks. It is signed by Dave Franco. It is signed by Alison Brie. And it is awesome. I love the placement of the signatures. I think it is absolutely perfect. Now, the initial pictures I saw for it, it looked great. It was in great shape. It was rolled and sent in a tube. And when it arrived, it took some damage. So some dings over here, up here. Like, it took some damage in transit, and that bummed me out. So I reached out to the seller and I was like, hey man, like, if you're gonna ship it in a tube, you gotta package it correctly. And I was kind of bummed, and I waited 24 hours. I didn't hear anything back, so I kind of mentioned that in the Rack group. And as soon as I made that post, he reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm sorry, what can I do to make it right? So he sent me this. He he was very nice about making sure that the problem was resolved. I will say, it sucked that I had to make a post to get the response, but I will also say I don't necessarily think it was I had to make a post to get the response. He's It seems as though he had an amazing opportunity with getting a bunch of these kind of pieces signed, and he's been selling them. He's been very busy. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here. When we talked, he did say, is it cool if I still ship it rolled? To which I said, okay, yeah, okay, let's do it right this time. So I see there's paper inside to keep the inside of it protected, but there's no paper on the outside to keep it from getting bashed against everything. This tube is also pretty frayed, so I want to be careful to take it out so I don't mess up the edges on it. I don't like tubes for this exact reason. Like, if the tube gets frayed on the ends, if you don't get tape off, you're taking something out. See, we're already at 3 minutes and sitting out here. That's why I said I like shorts. Quick. Tape. All right, so this end looks a little better. Extra tape off there. Feels like it'll come out nice and smooth. There we go. All right, so I can already tell this is on a heavier stock paper, which is cool. So it should be a little bit more protective. That other one's just like your traditional flimsy paper, but this is printed nicely. Now, I do love this print. I love the other one so much more, though. And he offered three. There was three that he told me I could choose from, and I went with this one. So it's my own choice, right? The other ones were signed by all three again. I didn't feel it was right of me to take advantage of the offer and get another one that had all three. B, I did really like this print a lot, and I figured if I was going to have two, I might as well have different images. Will I sell it at some point? I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I still love the layout of this one. The other thing with the other one was just it was great to have all three signed so perfectly along the layout of that poster, but this one has the same kind of vibes. So there we have Dave Franco, Alison Brie, together, directed by Michael Shanks, a neon film. I really, really enjoyed this film. Let's set this right here carefully. Show you the original again. I feel that this will be the one I keep in the living room. I mean, it's been flattened. It doesn't look as bad. Uh, from flattening it, it looks like it's a little bit better. But I'll get the pressure on it to really, because this is all I use to flatten it. I'll get the pressure on it to really try to smooth it out. But yeah, so I am not calling out the seller. I'm not being like, he's a bad person at all. I complained, he made it right, and that's really, at the end of the day, all you can ask for is someone who is willing to hear you out and make it right. So let's throw this into our top loader here, and then I'll put it under a stack of books, and we will get rid of the rolling. But yeah, this one looks fantastic, and I really do think that the main reasoning that one looks fine from being rolled and shipped is because it's on that heavier stock. That other one is just that flimsy, what you expect from a movie poster paper. All right. I didn't tell you his name. He doesn't have it written on here. It just has the address. His name is Benjamin. And again, I. His name is Benjamin. I've seen him posting these posters in a couple different groups. So I will say, trust him, communicate with him, and if something goes wrong, just be willing to have that open conversation with him. Very happy with the way that he solved this for me. I would buy from him again, absolutely. I loved this film. I've heard back and forth about it. I want to hear your thoughts on it as well, so drop them in the comments below. Until next time, be good to yourselves. Tell me what you're collecting lately. Tell me what's making you happy lately, and we'll talk soon.
Do 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 do.